how much you dabble with this game, but I'm sure you know the faults of Time Stone.
Yes, I do. I believe if I recall correctly, the storm itself isn't so great, but the surge itself is actually quite useful.
Right. The storm kind of becomes more of like a win more condition typically. The surge is fantastic, but it has a lot of recovery. So generally, it loses a lot of its effectiveness once one of your characters dies, and it's very hard to make comeback with the stone.
Yes, and I believe it also gives larger characters a bit of extra mobility that they don't normally have.
Oh yes, absolutely. It counts as a special, so a lot of characters lose their air dash in the air when they do a special. You can still do a time surge afterwards for most characters, like Spider-Man, for instance. And it looks like we're going to be setting up in the corner here, doing standing heavy kick, everyone's favorite button in the corner, into a counter switch, bringing Nemesis in. And there's going to be confirmed off of the uppercut. I honestly can't remember what it's called right now, but we're going to see some tag shenanigans right now with the tag crash causing all sorts of grief. Cross up with the lightning. That's one thing that did not change from Marvel 3.
That did not.
Yeah. I will say, though, I believe you cannot steal the corner with it in this game. So that's one thing that can be a little confusing. I had to play against Stealth earlier in the bracket, and I ended up eating a lightning overhead. All right, manages to actually push Dante into the corner, get a little chip damage on Zero. Let's see if Jaco can make this comeback with his patented Ghost Rider, his white cowboy. Unfortunately, tried to time surge to create some sort of mix-up or stay safe. Ended up eating the Helmbreaker either way. It covers all the options.
As it always has.
As it always has. It's just even more cancelable in this game. We're going to see Million Carrots into level 3, and Stealth is going to be taking game 1.
He was doing quite well there for a bit, but of course, low tier does not always be top tier.
Yeah, a lot of people have argued that Ghost Rider is actually top 15, almost top 10. I think some people have put him in the top 10, just because his super tag option in this game is so oppressive, and the amount of range he covers is just insanely high, I guess is the best way to put it. And then also, a lot of people have been trying to put Nemesis a bit higher up just because his bust out super is one of the best in the game, and it's something that you have to respect at all times. All right, we got the ice restand into the hard to blockable. It looked like it was high then low. Generally with the hard to blockables in this game, since you can't do high and low on the same frame.
Yes.
Generally the pattern for hard to blockables in this game goes low, high, low, or high, low, low. So generally just figuring out where the first hit connects. And we're going to see the lightning cross up on Nemesis there.
And that has not changed again from Marvel 3?
Yeah, it definitely has not changed. And it's I think it's even more positive in this game, which is hilarious to think about.
Ugh, Capcom really likes this character.
They sure do. I will say he is voiced by one of my favorite voice actors, Johnny Young Bosch, so shout-outs to him for being such an amazing voice actor. And there's the happy birthday with the Buster, coming in like a bowling ball straight down the alley. Are we going to see a strike? Nemesis is going to be taking a ton of damage, unscaled, because you can force the assist character to essentially tech and get unscaled damage every time they flip out. All right, was not able to kill Nemesis here. Had unfortunately too much hit stun, but managed to percolate Jaco Man, if you will. Shout out to Static Alpha for coining the term. That is essentially where it looks like you're going to be crossing up, but then you reel it back, keep it in front, and just smack him in the face.
I've been hit by that. Shout out to Static Alpha.
Yeah, I've been hit by it more than anyone, I think. So. All right, Stealth going to be on match point right now. If he takes this, he'll be waiting in grand finals. We have, let's see if Jaco Man can actually manage to take this back. Good reflect war, jumped over the fireball, but unfortunately took the level 2 Buster to the face. And we're going to see a setup from here, building that soul meter with the soul surge. All right, and another happy birthday. That's one thing you always have to be aware of in any Marvel game, especially, where if you spend all your time avoiding, generally you're going to combine yourself into a disadvantageous situation, and when you're trying to escape, you're going to get hit for it.
Ooh, and he manages to escape at the time still.
Oh, yeah, and pushing himself back to the corner, so he needs to find an opportunity to be able to fight for some space. He's pushing back a little bit, managing to get that dance going. Good rocket there to get the punish on the, I honestly cannot remember what that move's called. I think it's run and gun. Reflect roar right now with Ghost Rider. Time zoning. Got to get the reflect here. with Nemesis. Oh, great reflect from Stealth there to actually get it past the Nemesis as he was time surging to hit Ghost Rider out of the super tag opportunity. But Stealth Dante is actually ready to take some damage here. We're probably going to see a super tag here in just a second. There it is. And he gets hit by just the simple cross-up.
50-50 works well in any game.
Absolutely. Biohazard Rush will not take it here, but Ghost Rider will be able to spend the meter. Oh, never mind. He does not need to. Activates the Time Storm to lock him out of the Soul Storm here. We're going to see the Whip It come out. Great block from Stealth there, controlling the space. Into the Sogenmu, everyone's favorite super, but he gets hit by the overhead, and the Shadow is far more delayed in this game than it is in Marvel 3. So that's actually going to hit both characters. And this is going to be massive damage. The Time Storm has run out. Now he has the opportunity to activate Soul Storm. Sogenmu has run out, but he still has two bodies on screen doing all sorts of pressure. Unfortunate counter switch from Jaco Man out of desperation. Nemesis no longer taking the hits, but Ghost Rider is going to die from that Genmu 0 level 3. Just a lot of damage for a level 3. Oh, that was kind of weird. 0 dashed under, and it didn't auto-correct the Buster, so he was still facing the wrong way. And actually, this is going to possibly be it for 0. Oh, we do have the meter for counter switch. Goes into the Time Storm to keep it safe and gets crossed up by everyone's favorite Bullet Shower. All right, so Stealth takes it and very swiftly, very stealthily over Jaco Man 3-0. Moving on to Grand Finals. Jaco Man will be waiting in losers, where he will play the winner of Ringer and me. So I believe I have to step off for a moment. I think there will be someone that will be replacing me. Yep, he is coming up, so you will not be alone, Sky High Claw. I will be back soon. Thank you for helping us out.
Well, thank you for putting up with my limited, very limited commentary.
Just happy to have a warm body, especially you, buddy.
You're welcome. And good luck, sir. Hello, hello.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? I'm your stand-in commentator for this one match. Here I am, Dr. Science.
Hey, I'm Sky High Claw. I am a Marvel 3 player. Have a little bit limited knowledge of this game, but I'm doing my best.
I played actually a ton of this game when it first dropped. I haven't been playing it lately, but I'm happy to see it getting repped out here. I just came over from the TVC tournament, so we're keeping these versus games alive, you know?
Yes. I unfortunately couldn't sign up for the tournament, so I came in permanent spectator mode.
Excellent, excellent. It's not a bad weekend for it. It's a cool tournament.
Absolutely
Lots of
not,
games
absolutely
going
not.
on, and I'm happy to be here for Marvel Infinite.
Like, oh yes, although it is my preferred game, it is still quite a fun game. I do dabble in it here and there. Shout out to Stone Dome.
All right, so what kind of teams we got going in here? Setting some buttons. I hope everyone watching the stream's been having a good day so far, enjoying all the games. Definitely keep it locked on Matchstick Melee. I know that we got tons of cool tournaments coming up here through the course of the day, so keep it locked, settle in, grab yourself some snacks, some drinks, and we got Marvel Infinite first, you know?
All right. Looks like Airborne was actually the secret T'Challa Murphy player.
Oh, let's go. We got Black Panther. So, like I said, I've been out of the game for a little bit. My understanding was that this Black Panther character, not very high tier. Is that, I mean, am I off base there?
Like, I believe so, but I believe, yeah, your knowledge might be a little bit more correct than mine.
We'll see, we'll see. We definitely got Dormammu on both teams, though. I know that's a real Marvel Infinite character right there. Bottom 5? Yeah, all right, cool, cool. Well, I'm excited to see that. Let's get right in there.
All right.
Starting the Black Panther, too. Goes for the super right away to try and blow up this setup.
Ooh,
nice!
A happy birthday.
Oh, drops it, though. All right, Black Panther going off the walls, as you do. Oh, he gets caught by the hole. Not a pickup, though.
A lot of neutral going on here.
Yeah, Black Panther just trying to find angles where he can like get in with that dive, but there's projectiles all over the screen with this Dormammu, especially with that Soul Stone. Spencer as well with the Karm. Hard for Black Panther to get in here. Not getting, nobody getting opened up so far though.
There's just still quite a bit more neutral going on. Oh.
Okay. Oh, gets opened up by that tag there. And Dormammu's going to get this full combo. Great. Yeah, teleport down. Okay, combo drops. We got a setup. Oh, goes low.
When supers to try to prevent the tag out, I believe.
Yeah. Just trying to finish him off. Not quite enough. Okay, one more super. He's dead now, huh? Dormammu coming in. Grenade.
Soul Stones immediately.
Activates. Yeah, okay, so Black Panther is back. Little bit of health. Gets a hit, too. Nice. Oh, doesn't finish it. Okay, once again with this sandwich here. Soulstone still going strong.
Just a whole lot of mess going on here.
Yeah. I mean, Ringer lost half health on both characters there, so nice play from Airborne. A little bit scrambly, but hey, whatever works, we take those, right?
Exactly. Oh, and he catches a happy birthday.
Oh, yeah, into the super. Oh, doesn't quite hit. I don't know if that flame carpet was supposed to pick up there. Spencer
and he manages to open him up.
Spencer combos in the corner. Dormammu taking damage. Not going to die, though. Here's the reset attempt.
And
nice
I see both players are choosing to keep their meter versus tagging out when they get hit.
Ooh, I like that cross-up. Doesn't finish, though.
Oh, and I stand corrected.
Switch tag, both of them spending it to try and keep their characters safe. Getting low on health at this point. He lands a hit, nothing as a follow-up. Going off the wall for the super again. Ooh. Nice confirm. Not quite enough to kill Dormammu, though. Ton of red life on Ringer's side, yeah. Bionic arm? Oh, right into the hole.
Looks like it is not as invincible as it was in Marvel 3.
Yup. Ooh, nice pickup.
Just to open him up.
And Black Panther is out again. Not quite enough soul for the Storm this time on incoming, but he has it now if he wants it. Half of it? Yeah. Yeah, there it is. Okay, yeah. I mean, Ringer trying to stay out of that situation this time. Oh, nice tag, too. Hits the Dormammu himself. Oh! Gets tapped, though. And the pickup. Once again, keeping that character safe. One more hit. Knockdown, tags to the Black Panther. And the super, he should be dead. We do have the Soul Stone available on Spencer again, though, so this might get... Oh, no, doesn't land it in time. Okay, does manage to block out, though. Wow.
Manages to catch a throw.
Just getting hit. He should be dead here. No, drops the
combo.
Drops it. Throw
and
one more.
And closes it out with another throw.
All right, Airborne, you know, a little bit of spaghetti on the floor that match, but takes it, goes up 1-0 in the set.
Oh, right, and though he might be a low-tier character, it seems to be doing a lot of work.
Yeah, I mean, so kind of like, you used the Soul Stone twice there, right? And meanwhile, his opponent didn't get the Soul Stone off at all. They both had it, but he had to fight Black Panther 3 times, right? Because of the double Soul Stone activation, whereas, you know, Black Panther only had to kill 2 characters. Right? There were only 2 characters. Nobody got revived the whole time, so... Good use of resources, you know, I guess is ultimately what that one came down to.
No, exactly. And I believe the Soul Stone is the best option, I believe.
Yeah, I mean, maybe. I don't know. Chat, let us know. What's the best stone?
Like, I'm more of a Space Stone player myself. All right.
All right, yeah, so no team changes going in here. Still got the Spencer Dormammu. Spacer's still best Storm. All right, cool. Ready. Fight. So Ringer, I mean, had a good start there, but again, had to deal with a couple of different Soul Storms there and ended up losing the match. So we'll see if he can try and a little more stable play this time.
Oh, right. All right, guys, coming from Marvel 3, it's tough to see a character with such mobility be considered low tier.
I know, right?
Oh, and he manages to open up off Spencer, but seems to drop it.
Okay, yeah, setting that up, and the tag.
Down, and
blocks the mix-ups. Oh, nice from Airborne. Okay, gets the hit here, though.
Gets the hit anyway.
Okay, not an airtight block string there. Black Panther poking out, getting the hit. This Dormammu's taking a lot of damage. Drops the combo right back, though.
It looks like he was going for a reset situation there.
Woo! Yeah,
Oh, and opened himself up.
I think that was a drop combo again there. Something wrong with that dash. Nice conversion.
Ooh, and he saw that tag coming.
Yeah, gets out of the way of that. Nice. Oh, he can't quite convert off of that. So unfortunate. It seems like the hit stun on that is way shorter than it should be.
Such is the life of a low-tier character.
Yeah, right? I mean, get on him for making it all the way to top 4 here with with the Black Panther. Nice.
But that shows a mark of a good game when a low-tier character is able to be played at a very high level. Ooh, and he catches the happy birthday and drops it.
Okay, nice conversion. Picks up with the... Oh, drops it, though. Sorry for the curse.
All right.
Soul Stone.
Ooh.
And again, directly into Bionic
And he gets armed.
Yep. Soul Stone coming out. Are we going to see it immediately on incoming? Yeah, there it is.
Exactly.
Oh, not letting anything happen here, though. Get the stalking flare out. Does that go through? Nice.
It does.
Yo, very nice conversion here.
Oh, and it whiffs.
Yeah. Oh, and the level 3. Ugh. Yeah, he's dead. Are we going to see the Soul Storm? We got the Stalking Flare. There it is.
Ooh.
And Bionic Arm straight through there, too.
Oh, yes.
Dormammu blocking out the rest of that Stalking Flare. Yeah. Good push blocks. Good awareness from both of these players. Oh. Yeah, I forgot he had that in this game. I was like, what?
Yes, sometimes using a good defense to your advantage is to manage to catch him with a throw.
It just goes low. The level 1 mix-up ties it up 1-1. Yo, very competitive set here, though. These games are going long, going down to the wire.
Oh, yes, it's actually, forgive me if I'm not speaking much during this set. It's actually quite a nail-biter.
It's so, yeah, and it's so fast-paced, too. That's the really cool thing about this game is, like, you can transition so quickly into, like, if you have any moment to, like, just get a move out and then you can tag behind it, like, suddenly you have pressure, right? So the games can switch so fast.
Oh, right.
Yeah, Black Panther too, because he doesn't have really great range. Trying to zone with hit with the soul stone, and then tag into that because he doesn't have projectiles to go with.
Oh, right.
Yeah, okay. Not fast enough to get the pickup OTG there.
And it looks like his game plan from Marvel 3 hasn't changed a whole lot, Spencer. While Dormammu is quite a bit, it's leaps and bounds different.
I mean, Dormammu got some upgrades, right, from Marvel 3 to this game.
Though his buttons and movement is quite similar, his zoning abilities is quite different.
The zoning ability is different. I mean, I would say the movement too. He's got all those dash cancel combos in the air and stuff.
Yes.
Come on.
Oh, right.
Okay. Nice pickup. Yeah. Oh, it drops it right at the end.
And good
nice awareness. Yeah, to block that cross up there. Tags though. Trying to punish with Chaotic Flame. Nice hit. Gets the knockdown. Oh, he misses the pickup there, too.
Oh. And he manages to walk into the flame carpet. All right.
Okay.
Ooh, hit him with the grapple.
Lands a hit. There it is. And the pickup. Not a lot of damage. I'm not sure if that was a drop combo. Bionic Arm. That's blocked. Gets the tag off it, though. Welcome to Marvel Infinite, baby.
All right.
Yeah, trying to set up the
Soul
Soul
Stones immediately.
Yeah, right away. Definitely trying to get that character back. Gets the hit with it, too. Oh, happy birthday. Yo. Black Panther super? Dormammu super? Okay, Spencer has dropped out.
That is one thing I noticed with Soulstone players. They don't seem to like activate the soul to prevent the other player from. They like to use it as a defensive option.
Yeah, well, I mean, you know, when you have something that powerful as the Soulstone where you can bring a character back, you know, you want to save it for that, right?
Oh, yes. I find that quite fascinating versus any other Stone player would like to call it out to prevent the other one from using it.
Okay, nice pickup. A lot of health left on this Dormammu from Airborne, though, so Ringer's got some work to do. Oh, does manage to take out the Black Panther, though, and he doesn't have the Soulstorm ready just yet. Okay, yeah. I don't think this is going to be enough damage. Yeah, he's just setting up some pressure here.
It's like,
oh, the push block. Yo, I love that.
If Airborne can get just a little bit more meter, he should be able to call back to T'Challa one more time.
Yeah, just a little bit more soul meter here.
There he goes.
There it is. Yeah, as soon as he hits it. Getting that pressure. And I mean, that's such a cool, if you can set that up correctly with Dormammu zoning in the back and T'Challa running mix-ups in the front while they're both alive, that seems
that's
brutal.
A lot. That's way too much for me.
I know, my brain is too smooth.
That's why I avoid the Soul Stone and just try to box them up and toss pinwheels at them.
I'm still playing Reality Stone like it's week 1, man.
I'm just only a little bit better than that. Only very, very slightly.
Bionic Arm. Doesn't catch, but again, gets the tag and finishes him off again, and he's way off from this Soulstorm at this point. Not going to be getting one again. Oh, gets hit. Okay, yeah, into super. That should finish it off.
Yeah, that was a nail biter of a match.
Ah! Yeah, very nice. Goes up 2-1. Close matches though, right? Like
very much
down
so.
to the wire, lots of scrambles. Neither one of them letting the other get like a big advantage, you know?
Like, oh yes, it's been back and forth constantly between these two.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, right. That question, do you know where Spencer sits on the tier list in this?
Spencer? I mean, I thought he was like pretty good, right? Like pretty like mid-high is kind of my sense. I don't know.
Like similar to Marvel 3.
Super tag. Oh, nice. Way to get out of it, though. Nice. The perfect push block. Getting that dark matter out of there. Oh, yeah. Gets in. No, just lands a raw launch. Okay. Shout out to GC Yoshi. Nice combo. I love it. And the pressure afterwards. Yeah.
Ooh.
Setting up the Black Panther mix-ups. Okay. Nice blocks, though. Ringer getting out of that situation and getting to hit himself. Oh! I can't believe that almost picked up, too, even after he whiffed that move. That was crazy.
All right.
Soulstone. Oh, Soulstone directly into super and tag. Yep.
One thing I do see that Black Panther is quite a spectacle to see play.
Yeah, it's so cool. Whenever Dormammu can sort of set up him to come in and like run some mix-ups, it's so cool looking. I love it.
Like
Yep.
Yes, I always felt he was like a Wolverine meets Strider.
Super. I feel like he's going to have to set up some pressure after this one here. I don't feel like there's enough damage. Oh, he misses the follow-up. Yeah, gets the tag, though. I feel like he could have gotten punished for that tag there, but gets away with it.
But he chose to play it safe.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh. Oh, that is such a good conversion. Yeah. Put the damage on. Let's see what you got.
All right. Let's see what he says up afterwards.
All right. Spencer going for that overhead setup. Does hit the Dormammu as the Black Panther's tagging in, but not quite close enough. Yeah.
All right.
Hit by the meteor. No pickup, though. Into super. Got both of them. Happy birthday. Oh, drops, though. Unfortunate.
All right. Looks like they're about the same in terms of health.
Yeah, health very even. Meter definitely an advantage for Ringer, but they both have almost full Soulstorm as well, so this could really go anyway.
Yes. All right.
Oh, doesn't finish the combo. That definitely could have been a pick up there. Nice tack.
Right. Oh, a whole lot of neutral going on here.
Yeah.
And Ringer manages to open him up.
Black Panther should be dead here. Yeah, he's got tons of meter to work with if he needs it.
Oh, yes.
Don't drop it this time, please. Okay, keeping it simple. Yeah, tag the Dormammu.
Ooh, and he manages to survive.
Are you kidding me? The chip, though. All right, Soulstorm coming in. Are we doing it? Yeah, there it is. Absolutely.
And he brings him back.
Oh, Charlie getting the hit in the front into level 3. Yo, Spencer's
Such
dead
awareness.
All right, are we going to get the Soulstorm back, though? Or is he still in it? No, he's not. Okay. Soulstorm probably coming in. Yeah, there it is. He's onto the stocking flare, though. Spencer makes it out. Okay. We're into level 3 again. Yep.
Like, one thing I did notice is that the way he used the Soulstone activation to see the mix-up, and he was able to block it.
Yeah, no, that was great. Ringer looks like he could take this one here. Just don't drop. You got this. Yeah. Chaotic Flame. And that's enough. Good work to Ringer. Taking it 3-1 in that set. And yeah, I mean, like, again, super competitive set, back and forth. Lots of really.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, like, again, just very smart play, good awareness of resource management. And, like, you didn't see a lot of, like, big crazy combos. And neither one of them, like, let their opponent have the opportunity to just, like, set up whatever game plan they felt like. You know, a lot of really smart usage of the Soulstorm to get out of, you know, the incoming setups and your team was tagging in. Lots of very fast, like, you know, counter tags and stuff like that. So nobody really just, like, got to run their game plan. Really fun stuff to see.
Yes, and one thing I will love to say about the Marvel Infinite players is that even though there's a much smaller pool versus maybe the other Marvel games, there is definitely not a lack of talent.
Oh, yeah, it's crazy. I mean, like, people, you know, they play this game all the time. They're just as good as, like, top players in any other games because they focus on it, you know? Am I just, like, rolling here? Or it was somebody tagging back in? I thought I was only going to be here for a game or two. That's fine. I mean, you know, should I? All right, well, thank you, everyone. This was cool. I was Dr. Science. I'm about to hop out. So enjoy the rest of Top 8. I hope it's just as sick as this was. And I will see y'all later for Tatsunoko versus Capcom. Bye.
All right. And thank you very much to Dr. Science for filling in. All right, looks like we have Airborne back again.
Your man's got washed.
I would not say that. It was very back and forth.
I mean, I was having a lot of fun, but, like, there's, like, certain things sometimes with the hitbox still that get, like, kind of weird. And, like, the Dormammu combos, like, me and Ringer were talking about it. It's just, like, I would just, like, start doing it, and then all of a sudden my hands were just like, alternatively, no.
Yes. Wait, so you're actually a new hitbox player?
Yeah, I've been playing on and off for it, or with it, so it's I'm still, like, getting used to it.
Gotcha.
Like, I played it for Infinite, but when Marvel 3 started becoming popular again, I was like, I'm gonna play everything on hitbox except Marvel 3, and now I'm just like, screw it, we're doing everything on hitbox.
Actually, yes. Were you a stick player before you transitioned to hitbox?
Yeah, I've been playing stick since, like, vanilla Street Fighter 4. So.
Like, actually, from around 2015 is when I switched from pad straight to hitbox, and that was a bit of a transition for me.
Yeah, I think Punisher is also a player that switched around that time. He might have been a little earlier, like 2013.
Yeah, I was about a year or two before Punisher. Actually.
If you all haven't tried the hitbox, try it. It's very fun to play, especially when you're doing, like, top-down Legend of Zelda games. That's one of my favorite things to do on hitbox.
Yes, actually, I enjoy playing Super Meat Boy with hitbox.
Oh, I haven't tried that one.
Yes, it is a fantastic game.
All right, so now that all the bad players are out of the bracket, a.k.a. me, we're moving on to Losers Finals, where we have Ringer, the hero from St. Louis, playing Spencer Dormammu versus Jaco Man, the hero of the people, rocking the Ghost Rider Nemesis Time Stone.
But I would like to disagree. You are definitely not a bad player.
Oh, no, I'm bad. Don't worry. I'm bad. I'm lost. I'm a has-been, if you will.
I don't know. You made it to 4th place with a low-tier character. Bottom tier, if you will.
Fair enough. I appreciate the the support. But anyways, I think we're about to start.
All right. Yes.
So one thing that you always have to be worried about with Spencer is the 99-second mark with Armor Piercer. It looked like he was thrown off a little bit. Ringer hasn't been playing Marvel Infinite as much, so he may have forgotten to hold forward in that specific instance, or may have had the glitch where if you hold forward before the screen actually appears, it'll
and
actually
he hits
block
him with the cross-up.
And that's going to be a happy birthday. Ghost Rider teams are absolutely devastating when it comes to happy birthdays. They simply just launch the assist character up and then do super into tag, and it resets the assist character so they get fully unskilled damage, and then they have to guess the entire time. So it's absolutely filthy. And this could be it for Spencer. Yes, it is. And I think he's going to kill Dormammu too.
Oh,
that's
wow.
it. That's game one. So this is
that was a very much so blink if you miss it type of game.
Absolutely. Happy birthdays have been optimized to the point where being able to juggle characters, getting like 2 hits in the game can decide a match if it starts with a happy birthday. So Ghost Rider is no stranger to that. Shoutouts to Takewa, the absolute pioneer of a majority of the Ghost Rider tech out there, holding it down, showing why everybody hates this character. And Jaco is able to do it without Power Stone and with Nemesis of all characters.
Oh, yes. Right.
All right, so it looks like Ringer has a little more of a scramble going right now, but he manages to get the first hit this time, grappling the Ghost Rider as he tried to skip to my Lou, my darling, is what I'm trying to say. Getting the zip loops in the corner, into the hard knockdown, but the Armor Piercer actually causes him to flip out, gets hit in the air, counter switch into Nemesis.
And with the armor, he manages to open him up.
Yeah, so one thing that Nemesis did carry over from Marvel 3 is that he has armored normals, one of them being standing light kick is absolutely fantastic.
And he catches a happy birthday.
Off the clothesline rocket. This is not going to look good. Here comes the reset into Dormammu. Tried to grapple. I don't know if that was a push block and it just somehow gave him a motion or if he was trying to read that time surge. Dormammu manages to get out, though. Won't get any conversion off that jump heavy kick.
Ooh.
Oh, excuse me. One thing that players may not know about Time Stone is that you can't actually cross up in, the corner and steal the corner unless you do a grounded time surge. If you do one in the air and the character is fully flush in the corner, the Time Stone player cannot steal the corner.
Oh.
So there's a lot of interesting nuance to the stone when it comes to super tag and lockdown situations that you have to be aware of whenever you're playing against a Time Stone player. Spencer trying to advance there, trying to get the punish with the down sit, but ended up getting punished by the tag. Here comes the super tag and a time storm to lock out the soul storm. Dormammu
and he opens him up and closes out the match.
Yeah, Dormammu is one of the worst characters to have to deal with that kind of situation, or any tall character specifically, because like the main thing generally with that super is if you can find an opportunity to either crouch under it and then like find an opportunity to up back into the super, and then you can just continue to push block, stall in the air so that the opponent actually can't mix you up. That's generally the ideal situation, but tall characters like Dormammu cannot actually up back as they'll just immediately get hit. All right, Reflect War going on with the clothesline rocket right now. The rocket itself will actually cause a hard knockdown, so Ghost Rider is going to be able to pick up off that for free. And we're going to see a Time Stone, looks like some pressure right now. He wants to conserve his meter.
And he hits him with the overhead, I believe.
I don't believe that's an overhead. I think it's just a very strong armored move. But it looked like he got frame trapped out of it, and that's going to be some massive damage. Jaco, man, sitting pretty on match point with almost 3 bars. Ringer being forced to activate his Soul Storm right now. Ghost Rider is big spoiler of fun in these situations. Jump loops. Cataflame's going to catch both characters, though, and he'll be able to pick up the Ghost Rider, but they weren't flushed together, so he wasn't able to pick up both. And activating the Stalking Flare here. Does Nemesis have an answer for it? It doesn't matter. Spencer's dead. And he time surges into the penance there from full screen. We're going to see Jaco Man dab in his chair, as he likes to do. And Dormammu barely survives this level 3. Gets hit with the instant overhead. And Jaco Man takes it 3-0. It looked like he tried to finish it, being stylish there, but managed to pass through the Stalking Flare, hit Dormammu with the level 3. Very impressive, holding up his banner in victory. And Jaco will be now claiming his rematch against Stealth in Grand Finals. I'm going to be honest, I don't know exactly, if I were to coach Jaco Man right now, I don't know exactly what to tell him. on how to do this matchup. I typically don't play those kind of characters, so it's very hard for me to figure out how to navigate a lot of the projectiles and screen control that Zero and Dante can establish.
But there's not a whole lot to tell him. He is playing extraordinarily well.
Absolutely. Hopefully he can manage to take at least a game off of Stealth in this grand finals. Stealth obviously being probably the undisputed best player in the world right now for the game. It was almost like Stealth just teleported. I saw like the screen go black for a second, and then all of a sudden Stealth was there. Stealthily arriving to the setup in his chair already, ready to go.
Keeping his namesake, yes.
He is a stealthy guy, as his Twitter does say. All right, so button check. You may see Stealth probably. Okay, Jacob Man's on player 2 this time. You may see Stealth. I believe he did turn on auto combo. That's very important for Dante players because for some reason it allows Dante to. Basically, what it does is you just keep mash and jab like most games with auto combo, and they'll go through their magic series. For Dante, on the second hit, it goes into the forward light punch instead of a light kick because he doesn't have a traditional magic series. So it actually helps with like a lot of his confirms and everything, and being able to immediately go into the forward light punch without having to shift forward on your stick.
Oh.
So he's got a lot of unfair things with, or not necessarily a lot of unfair things, just one unfair thing to take advantage of the accessibility options that the game provides. So, yeah, looks like we're going to be starting. Oh, Stealth is playing Dante Dormammu, so playing CJA's team with CJA's colors. Going to be trying to establish the space here. And manages to teleport, get the air throw for the punish. Going into the million carats, we're probably, oh, sorry, we're actually going into Volcano Beehive, probably into Crazy Dance, there it is, to build the 3 charges. Elects to do 2 red, 1 blue, Eruption. And this is the patented CJA obnoxious setup.
And is he playing Dormammu as a counter pick? Is Zero, does Zero have a hard time with his characters?
I don't think Zero necessarily has a hard time with these characters. It could just be that Stealth is either gathering information or could be sandbagging potentially. Dormammu typically almost actually has possibly a disadvantageous matchup against Ghost Rider just because the chain oftentimes keeps him in check a lot, and it's really hard to actually be able to get the space you need. Oh, and we're going to see Bicycle, shout-outs to Queen, be stalling out this box right now. The bike does have hyper armor. Won't be able to get the confirm, though. Unfortunately, does not have the Power Stone to make that confirm easy. And Jaco's Nemesis is now taking the brunt of it as he gets hit. Going into the million carats here. Oh, it went backwards because of the... if a character gets turned backwards in the corner, it's oftentimes based on how moves will behave, you can actually steal the corner from them because they have to have their back to the corner in order to actually have full possession of it. And so we're going to see the multi-lock here on the wake-up. Managed to block the first 2 shots, but it's staggered enough to where Ghost Rider was able to get hit. Manages to not get the confirm, survives for another day. Time Storm.
Oh, that is quite impressive.
It's pretty rude. So Time Storm, as you may remember, allows you to cancel any special into any normal on hit or block. Generally, you have to whiff in order to not be able to go into literally any move in your moveset. And we're activating the Space Storm right now. Ghost Rider's going to be stalling this out with the bike once again. He's probably going to release it early to try to punish Dormammu for getting some damage in while he's in hyper armor.
Oh, that's interesting. It looks like he's able to jump off the bike, and the bike continues to be a projectile.
Yes. That's a very important point, is that the bike is fully active as a hitbox the entire time.
Oh.
And got the whiff punish on the push block.
Out the first match.
Yeah, into, I honestly don't remember what that super's called. I remember the punchy one is Biohazard Rush, but can't remember what the rocket launcher one's called.
I call it the Rocket Super.
The Rocket, too?
Yeah.
The Super Rocket, the Hyper Rocket, if you will. It is a hyper combo. All right, Jaco actually being the first to go on the board right now, earning his breadstick. Stealth currently still with the donut, but don't know how long that will be for. Gets the double short hop into the noodles, or sorry, the starfish, as people like to call it. We're going to see a reset here into a super possibly. Oh, no, we're just going to continue the pressure, and there's the super tag. Manages to push him out of the corner just enough to where he can make it some more left-right options, but Stealth was ready for it. Manages to get out of the corner. Dormammu is going to try to hold down the fort while Dante gets health. I lied. Stealth is just going to continue to tag and manages to get from the top ropes a killer bee on Nemesis. And was decided to be very smart about his options on Wake Up there. Was anticipating the bust out super on Wake Up. Goes into the super tag though, and he boxes to prevent the left-right mix-up. So Dante's just going to be sitting here waiting for this to run out. Dormammu taking a little chip damage, but it's not terrible amount.
It seems Jacobman's characters are actually quite good at dealing, like being placed inside the box.
Yeah, Ghost Rider having the options with the hyper armor, and then Nemesis just having large buttons and all sorts of armored options to help him fight for his space, which he is currently confined to and in the box. All right, and Jaco is currently down to Ghost Rider solo right now, but has almost 4 bars with a full stick of time meter. And we're going to be seeing the reset here. Has the 2 red, 1 blue going into the Dimension Fang. Dimension Fang is extremely unfair, or rather, Dormammu with 3 charges is extremely unfair in this game. Anytime you do Dark Hole, Purification, or Dimension Fang, if you have the 3 charges, or if you do Downward Dimension Fang, even after you tag him, he will always release his charges afterwards. And there's the optimal extension from Stealth there to close out the second game, getting into the Dark Dimension off a double eruption. So much damage from this team. Oof, the combos are so long too.
And like, yes, even though I don't believe they're quite as strong in this game as they are in Marvel 3, but when he does get 3 charges in Marvel 3, he becomes quite a difficult character to deal with.
Absolutely, yeah. The minute differences you'll notice is that Eruption comes out frame 0 in Marvel 3, so even when he gets hit, it'll continue to come out. The Meteor Shower will do the same. And then Big Bang, obviously, the ceiling is a lot higher in Marvel 3, so that's typically like the differences. But in Infinite, he has access to Rose Garden, the 3 blue, which is it was easily one of the most complained about moves at the start of the game's life. But the 1 blue and 2 blue spikes are actually insanely powerful in this game. The active frames on them are longer than his launch, which is infamously long. Dante managed to knock out Ghost Rider there with the airplay, but barely got hit by 1 hit of the super. Nemesis was able to convert, but unfortunately didn't finish the combo. And Nemesis is going to be just pushing the Starfish here. Stealth doing what he loves the most, which is teleport Helmbreaker tag into teleport.
Ooh, and it looks like Jacobman is taking the advantage here.
Yeah, and since Stealth isn't running Soulstone right now, this may be a dead Dormammu. He may be gone for this game, and he is. Double rocket into the Maelstrom super. Goes for the short hop Starfish into Dirty Noodle. Good reflect. Unfortunately, Nemesis is still armored during that, so he won't be put into hard knockdown. Ambiguity going on right now with the bullet shower. Great air throw there after the Psycho Crusher.
All right.
Oh, great Dirty Noodle there to actually beat out the Psycho Crusher. Not many moves can actually beat that out in this game. It doesn't have invincibility in this game, but it does have extremely high priority, and he's actually plus. So it's a very terrifying move to deal with.
That is the Dirty Noodles, correct?
Sorry, the Psycho Crusher from Dante's.
Oh, forgive me.
You're fine. And then we just saw another unfair move with the standing heavy kick, beat out the Time Surge. But Nemesis did manage to come in and hit Dante in his stupid face, as I like to call it. Activating Time Storm right now. This is going to be absolutely gross. Here comes the super, and there's the tag. That's how you make super tag. Starfish in the corner, going to be trying to pressure. Was not, unfortunately, able to jail him, so Dante managed to get out of the corner. Dive kick into the Devil Trigger to stay alive, gain some some health back, and stall out this Time Storm. Gets him with the Psycho Crusher. Are we going to see probably... Okay, we're going to be doing the multi-lock cancel loops, which we haven't seen in a while.
And question, is Dante's Double Trigger invincible on startup?
It's not invincible in this game, so it's not like Marvel 3, but it recovers almost instantly, and it has all sorts of unfair things. He has flight in it, and that gives access, since it's a universal mechanic, to air dash canceled normals and all sorts of other shenanigans. And Jacob Man goes up, reset point right now over Stealth. Stealth still rocking the CJA team. We'll see if he'll rock it out. He's chuckling a bit to himself. It looks like they're having a good time up there. I don't know if he'll decide to rock it out, and then maybe he'll switch back to 0 on the event of a reset, or if he's going to be switching here. It looks like we're going for the rematch. All right. Oh, hit him with the Dirty Noodle whiff, punishing that launcher. Does not get the reflect on the rocket, so Nemesis won't be taking the hit, but he will be taking some hits. No confirm for Ghost Rider. Sometimes those can get a little awkward at max range. Creating the space right now. It looks like he has Meteor set up. He's going to release it. That's going to hit. That's one of the most broken spell charge combinations out there, in my opinion. And we're going to be going into Crazy Dance here, building 3 more charges for free. This one, he is doing Eruption into the Dark Matter Dimension Fang setup. Goes into the Biohazard Rush. I don't think he's going to reach Dormammu there. Yep, that's the Eruption. We'll beat out the Invincibility. He doesn't reach there in time before he can actually hit Dormammu. Into a second Sky Dance. Very interesting. I've never seen this loop.
So Biohazard Rush is not armored in this game then?
It's not armored. It's actually invincible. And it's very terrifying. Especially with the tag mechanic being an option. And that's the super tag that everyone knows and loves from day one. That will finish off Jacob Man's Ghost Rider right now. We could potentially see a Game 5 here right now. Pillar into Eruption, backing up, creating the multi-lock. Multi-lock is insanely strong in this game compared to its counterpart in Marvel 3. Creating some space right now, Reflect, and there's going to be a second Reflect. Tried to do the Purification, teleport mix-up with Dante, but he was full screen, so he couldn't cross him up. All right, managed to get the super jump confirmed. Counter switches to prevent any any optimal damage on Dante. See if he can stall out this here Time Storm. It is 10 seconds per bar that you have, and if you're maxed out, it's going to be 20 seconds per Time Storm. Space Dome was the only one that was nerfed, so it's the only one with a different timing. Has 8 seconds for 1 bar, 16 for 2. And he's going to be running out the rest of it.
Oh, and I see what you're saying earlier, that this seems like it must be a win more setup, as he did not get quite an advantage from activating the Time Storm.
Right. It's generally like if you get the hit, it allows you to do some extra stuff. Oh, that was not intentional. He unfortunately with the level 3 there, and Stealth is going to finish off Nemesis there, move on to Game 5. Now Stealth is currently on tournament point. Let's see if Jaco can manage to at least force him off this team by resetting the bracket. And then if he does, well, Jacob Man only has to win 1 more set to take the tournament. And that, I believe, would be outside of, or Gauntlets aside and Untamed Gaming tournaments aside, this would be Jacob Man's first tournament win at a regional/major for this game. Managed to get the hit on Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider got a little too frosty, no pun intended, trying to advance in and ran straight into a dark hole. Get the optimal setup from Stealth's team with Dormammu Dante. Built up the Eruption. Got the hit on the overhead. I don't know if he was trying to up back there, as you cannot block during your pre-jump frames in this game.
Ooh.
Absolutely gross. The stagger. One thing that I've always loved in versus games, or just any game in general, is if you really want to mix an opponent up, having any moment of hesitation where the opponent may second guess their option on defense is like the best way to open people up. So stagger normals are amazing for it. And managed to actually hit Nemesis there with the Dimension Fang. Tag there.
No.
Nemesis did manage to get out, but Ghost Rider is going to be in a world of hurt. I don't think he can kill off of this, but he's going to be very low health afterwards. Actually, what am I saying? This might be... Nope, he's electing to go into double spike here, Dimension Fang. As I was saying, those things are extremely active. He managed to get past them, though. Didn't have to worry about it. Ghost Rider might die here. He does! Tag crashed into the super tag, and Dormammu is probably going to be killing off of this. Goes into the hammer. Oh, actually dropped.
Ooh.
Got the jab punish. That hit both characters.
This might be the start of a comeback.
Unfortunately, Stealth does still have access to opportunity, 3 potential boxes. That's 24 total seconds of box, but he had to get past the super tag in order to see that opportunity. Stealth takes it. Stealth is your Frosty Faustings 14 for 2022 Grand Champion. Congratulations to him. Jacob Man getting 2nd place, and Ringer rounding out the top 3 standings with 3rd. congratulations to all of our players.
Oh, yes, and congratulations to you for making 4th.
Thank you. I played awful, but I was just happy to have fun. Black Panther is one of my favorite characters to play in literally any game, and that's what really keeps me into this game. And also his red costume, the alternate art. Any debate with this with me on Twitter chat. It looks like, I think the red color on the alternate costume for Black Panther looks just like Gallantmon Crimson mode from Digimon. Shout out to Digimon, which has been stealing most of my attention, but I believe we are going to be finishing up here. What's next? TVC?
I believe he said Killer Instinct.
Oh, Killer Instinct. Sorry, KI is up next, so don't go anywhere if you're looking for that. That's going to conclude all of the Marvel games, unless Marvel 2 is sometime later. I don't know. But Marvel 3 and Marvel Infinite are done for the weekend. Thank you all for tuning in. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for assisting me on commentary, Sky High Claw. Always a pleasure to have a good conversation with you. And
no problem, and thank you for having me.
Awesome.
All right, and I believe that is it for us.
All right, so everybody have a good weekend. We'll see you later.
And thank you guys for tuning in.